Welcome to week 1 of the BBR. We start off our season by taking on Dell and his BC Leos, and we're looking to start the season strong with a win. If you go on to enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like and leave a comment down below, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future Draft League content. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and I'd appreciate your support very much. Our team, in case you missed our draft analysis video, the link is in the description, consists of Tera Zarude, Iron Bundle, Ogerpon Cornerstone, Speed Boost Blaziken, Swampert, Corviknight, Fezandipiti, and Dusknoir. A really powerful team that I'm excited to use throughout the season. Dell's team is also very powerful though, with Greninja leading the lineup. It can be a great wall breaker with Life Orb Protean sets, a late game cleaner with Battle Bond to boost its stats after a kill, or even a Sash lead set with hazards. I'm definitely most scared of a Battle Bond set, as that could just very easily run away with the game. He also has a Tera Ursaluna, which Viz used extremely well in the BBL. It's a very bulky Pokemon that has almost zero switch-ins, and with it being able to change its type, it becomes a nightmare to handle. He also has a Kyurem supported by Slowking for chilly reception and giving it the defense boost in snow, but Slowking is also able to set up Trick Room for Ursaluna. Zapdos is an always reliable Pokemon, be it offensively or defensively. He rounds out his team with some nice defensive and supportive pieces such as Cobalion to set up rocks, Mimikyu as another Trick Room setter, Weezing to absorb T-Spikes if needed, Arboliva as a tanky mon with offensive output, and Crabominable as another Trick Room abuser. Our team this week was built around Tera Zarude. We opted to go with Tera Electric this week, as this gives us the ability to set up on Zapdos and a bunch of other Pokemon such as Cobalion and Mimikyu who can no longer hit us super effectively. We are running a Swords Dance set with Knockoff as our main form of stab, Drain Punch since it hits his Dark Resistant Cobalion, and generally speaking, the team is a bit weak to fighting. And finally, Jungle Healing to heal off any status inflicted to us. I started off as a bulk up set, but there wasn't really any Pokemon I needed to take a hit from on the physical side, and the extra boost in power can go a long way. Next up is our Revenge Killer of Service, Iron Bundle. We have the heavy duty boots this week with Hydro Pump, Freeze Dry, and Flip Turn, with Taunt to deny any Trick Room or chilly reception from Slowking. Barring any Scarfers, this should be the fastest spot on the field and a very good Revenge Killer. Then we have our dedicated lead, Ogerpon Cornerstone. Ivy Cudgel plus Low Kick hits essentially everything on the team for at least neutral damage. We want to make sure we get at least one Spike Up to ensure we pick up certain 2 KOs with our other Pokemon. Taunt is there once again to deny Trick Room or any status moves such as a Will-O-Wisp coming off Weezing. Our Blaziken is coming to play, but with the role of a wall breaker rather than a late game cleaner. We are a mixed Life Orb set aimed to wall break through Zapdos and Slowking, as well as any other bulky Pokemon that they throw our way. Life Orb Thunder Punch 2-hit KOs physically defensive Slowking after a spike, Overheat 2-hit KOs max HP Zapdos, Close Combat is very spammable, and Vacuum Wave is there to catch a Greninja without Water Shuriken or even a Dragon Dance Kyurem. Fezandipiti is the first of our defensive duo this week. We have a very specially defensive set to handle Greninja, and even have enough defensive EVs to live a +2 dig from a Greninja, just in case. Moonblast is insanely spammable here, as the only Fairy Resist is Weezing, and I don't see it coming to this game really. Lastly, it's a physically defensive Corviknight with the Rocky Helmet. This is here to ensure Ursaluna doesn't get completely out of hand. It is Corviknight's sole purpose. We do get completely walled by Zapdos, but without Iron Defense, we still lost to a bulk up Ursaluna, so we had to go all in to make sure Corviknight could check Ursaluna. We have Taunt again to stop Trick Room from going up, and it's also useful to stop Ursaluna from bulking up. Sucks that I can't fit U-turn on this set, so our only attacking move is Body Press, but since we're only here for Ursaluna, I don't think it will matter too much. That's the team we have assembled for our week 1 game. Shout out to everyone who helped with mocks this week, and with that being said, let's get into the game. All right, welcome in everybody to week 1 of the BBR. I'm so happy to be back. It's been a while since I played a Wi-Fi game, but I'm very excited. Yeah, there's no face cam or anything, but we're taking on Dell, and Dell brought what I thought he'd bring, except he didn't bring the Greninja, so he brought the Mimikyu instead. So that's going to be for sure interesting. I'd expect the Mimikyu to be some sort of set for my Zarude, so I could potentially see some, like, I don't know, like a curse. I could see a red card. I can see like Will-O-Wisp. I don't know. I could see a bunch of different things, but we do have Jungle Healing on Zarude, so it shouldn't be the absolute end of the world. He's Terra Ground on Ursaluna, which is interesting. In all honesty, in mocks, I saw like 5 or 6 different types, and the most consistent one was Electric. Ground I never saw, so that's going to be interesting for sure. But with that being said, we'll go ahead and lead off with our Corner Pawn. And the idea is to be able to get up 1 spike and then just either trade damage with whatever is in, Or switch out and deal with it accordingly and save Ogre Pond for later, because he does have a very rock weak team outside of Cobalion, so we'll see what he decides to lead off with. Is it Cobalion? That's BC. That should be the Cobalion. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is the lead that I saw the most in mocks as well, so that's perfectly okay. I am still always going to set up a layer of spike here, and then I'm just going to low kick a bunch of times. Yeah, so we see a spike go up. Let's see what Del decides to do, if he just decides to get up his rocks or if he just decides to attack. So he's just going to go straight for the close combat. Okay. That's going to put us down at 29. Now, if he has the vacuum wave, obviously it becomes more annoying. But at that point, he's not getting up his rocks. So I'm just going to go ahead and fire off the low kick here. I don't think he has the vacuum wave, otherwise he would have clicked it already. I'd expect him to go ahead and be Chopple. He's not Chopple. Okay, so he ends up being what, Sashed? No, he was Helmet. Okay, that's fine. Does he get up his rocks? Did he do that? Did he get up his rocks? Yeah, he did get up his rocks. Okay, good play by Del, obviously. But this allows us to go into bundle. We are boots, so that's fine. I don't think they will have, right? They shouldn't have, or I can go, I don't want to go Blaziken though, because that just gives them the opportunity to like go into Slowking for free after, and I don't really want that. Yeah, I mean, even if he has the vacuum wave, it doesn't kill my bundle, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I think I'll just take this opportunity to just go for Freeze Dry. Yeah, this thing. Or I can Flip Turn. If I Flip Turn, I can position accordingly into what? I can go out into Zarude potentially and get that guy going. So I think I might want to do that actually. So let's just, I'll take Helmet. That's fine though. That's fine. I think Flip Turning is fine. Yeah, there we go. We Flip Turn. We'll take Helmet, but it's okay. We don't really need health on Bundle per se. Bundle's not really, you know, taking many hits as it is anyway, so that's okay. So we can just go out into our Zarude. So the Cobalion is down. We have a Spike Up, which, you know, is kind of okay with me. It's kind of what just sort of happened in all the mocks anyways, so. And then we'll see. He probably brings in the Mimikyu if I had to guess. Like, if that thing is here, I would assume it is as an answer to Zarude. So let's see. All right, well, so we'll see Vietnam. And that ends up being the Mimikyu. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. So it does get hurt by the spikes. I mean, it's probably going to be like Red Card or Rocky Helmet or something. But since I do have Jungle Healing, I'm kind of okay with just getting the Tera off and going straight for a knockoff. Like, the alternative is me going out into my Fezandipiti, which admittedly is so much less valuable now that Greninja isn't here. So I could kind of do that and just like see what the Mimikyu wants to do, because Mimikyu can be like Taunt, it can be like Curse, it can be like a bunch of different things that I don't really want to, like Thunder Wave even. Like, obviously I do have the Jungle Healing, but I would be nice to Scout. I am Tera Electric though, so the only thing that would really super concern me would be the Will-O-Wisp. So with that in mind, I think I will just go ahead and I'll Tera and I'll click knockoff. I'll get my Tera off and I'll just click the knockoff. I have a very safe switch into Tera Ursaluna in my Corviknight, so I'm not really too concerned about becoming weak to that anyways, so it's okay. Let's see what he just decides to do. So I'm faster. Okay, good to know. We click knockoff, break his disguise. He'll take a little bit more chip damage, and then we'll see what he decided to go for. Red Card. Okay, so that doesn't pop, and he go in. Okay, so he's just Trick Room. That's fine. Yeah, I can click knockoff again, just because if he wants to go hard out into the Ursaluna, we'll knock off its item anyways, and that seems pretty okay to me. So we'll just go ahead and click knockoff once again. Yeah, so he clicks Willow. That's okay. We have the Jungle Healing for this situation, and we're burning turns of Trick Room anyways, so that's okay. Yeah, so we do just a little bit more damage. All right, so here, they have what, 2 turns of Trick Room left, 3 turns of Trick Room. Yeah, so they have 3 turns of Trick Room, which means if they go hard into their Ursaluna now, I mean, I can always just go Corviknight. So like in that regard, I'm really not concerned. They might obviously have the taunt to stop me from Jungle Healing, but that's just wasting turns of Trick Room, honestly. So you know what? I'm just gonna click Jungle Healing. Yeah, so he just goes for the Play Rough. Okay, we like eat that, so that's okay. So we'll just get the Jungle Healing off, and he's just wasting turns of Trick Room at this point, so I'm really not concerned about any of this. They're just kind of wasting turns of Trick Room here. So you know, with that in mind, I think I will just go ahead and click Swords Dance. Honestly, I think I will just go ahead and click Swords Dance. And if they go Ursaluna to just click a ground move, I'll go Corviknight Corviknight should be able to beat the Ursaluna 1v1 because I have Iron Defense, Body Press with Taunt and Roost. Now, obviously, it won't be able to break through the Zapdos, but I really don't think Zapdos is much of a problem for my team. Yeah, so we get the SD up. All right, is this the last turn of Trick Room they have? I think it is, right? Yeah, last turn of Trick Room, so what I will do is I'll go ahead and click Jungle Healing, and then we can be in a good spot next turn to just go ahead and attack whatever's in front of us, so that be it with a knockoff or whatever. Yeah, and Jungle Healing has 16 PP, so it's better than Synthesis in that regard. Wait, did Trick Room end and I just... Oh, okay, he just clicked it again. But doesn't that just turn off the Trick Room? I'm confused. Yeah, they just went back to normal. I am confusion. I'm just going to go ahead and knock off. Yeah, so see how much this does. Oh, it almost kills him. Brings him down to 1 HP. Okay, he's got the Trick Room up again. But this is fine. Like, this is okay. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just, like, not even going to kill him until he has, like 1 turn left of Trick Room so he can't abuse it with the Ursaluna. Because, again, if Ursaluna comes in, I just go into my Corviknight. But if I can be in a situation where I'm not in front of a Ursaluna with, like, full turns of Trick Room, then that'd be nice. And I don't think at this point he saves his Mimikyu because it just dies to hazards on the turn it's coming in. And I could very well just, like, kill it, so I don't think they'll want to risk that. So yeah, so they click Will-O-Wisp again. They do miss, which obviously is unfortunate, but not sure that's impactful in the grand scheme of things. I mean, at this point, I'll say fuck it, and I'll just go to +6, right? I mean, maybe I Drain Punch on the YOLO that he, like, brings in his Ursaluna. Maybe that's the YOLO play we make. That he just hard goes into Ursaluna. Because I don't lose anything by Drain Punching anyways. Because if he burns me, I just hit Jungle Healing the next turn. So, and at that point, if he switches in his Ursaluna, Trick Room will be gone. So, you know what? I'll just click Drain Punch on the YOLO Ursaluna. Oh my god, please tell me I got it. That would be so insane. Ben. Who's Ben? Ben, come in here. Oh my god, it's the Ursaluna. Oh my god, this probably just kills, right? Drain Punch. Dead. Oh my god, the Ursaluna is dead. Let's go, chat. Oh my god, what a great play by me. What a great play. I mean, Dell eventually had to do that, right? Because otherwise we're just in this stalemate and he's not getting anything out of it. So, I mean, we got that play right, and that puts us in a really, really good spot because Ursaluna was basically the only big threat on the team. Now, the only thing we can't let do is let Dragon Dance Kyurem get super out of hand, but outside of that, I'm pretty okay. Where my hug at? I'll hug you all right. I mean, this guy's probably Culver, but Slowking doesn't really do anything to me. Like, the worst he can do is, like, yawn me. Yawn would be a little annoying, but it's fine. Yeah, there it is. It's the yawn. But that's okay, right? Because I'm getting a big-ass knockoff. I'm actually just killing it. And if Kyurem comes in, I will Drain Punch. I am not letting that guy set up. He was Yachi Berry too. Okay. If Kyurem comes in, I am clicking the Drain Punch. I am not letting this guy set up a Dragon Dance. Tweety. All right, the bird comes in. Okay, I mean, I don't want to let my guy fall asleep, and I have a full HP Fezandipiti here, so he's gonna double. Okay. And he's doubling into Vietnam. That's the Mimikyu. Okay. He just wanted me to burn my turn of sleep, but no, I'm not letting the Kyurem set up for free. He just goes back out into the Zapdos. All right. I mean, I am very much just going to go ahead and click Moonblast. So he's got the metal sound. That's okay. I mean, I can hard switch out into Zarude. So the metal sound is the idea to deal with the Zarude, which is fair. Do we get a Toxic Chain? No Toxic Chain. Okay. I mean, he can go for U-turn, right? But so can I. Let me see how much Fezandipiti takes. Like, I don't really need HP on Fezandipiti, unless it is Special Kyurem, which at that point I would kind of like HP. But it's faster than me, so this guy is probably going to be offensive. And if I'm at -2, I mean, Hurricane is going to do about 70%, assuming it hits. Is the slow Volt Switch worth it? It might be worth it just because at that point then I can... But if it's special on Kyurem, then it might become a bit of a problem. I do have a full HP Zarude, though. So he clicks Hurricane and he misses. Sorry, Dell. That is... Oh, it's Blunder Policy. All right, it's Blunder Policy, chat. So we'll just go ahead and U-turn. But honestly, I can just go out into Zarude, right? Like, Tera Electric Zarude should basically mean I'm not very worried about this guy at all. So let's go ahead and do that. Because even if he goes for the, like, Hurricane, or like Metal Sound into Hurricane, I'm not sure it's going to do too much. So yeah, assuming he's offensive and he has no item, at +2, SD is always killing. So I guess let's do that. Let's go for Sword Stance. Yeah, he's going to go for the Metal Sound. I mean, what special coverage does Zapdos get that can somewhat hurt my Zarude? Is it like... Is it like Heat Wave? No, Zapdos? Yeah, I mean, it could be Heat Wave. That's, I guess, is the main thing. How much does that actually do to my Zarude? I mean, Heat Wave is doing about 50 to 60%, but Knockoff should kill from here, I think Knockoff should kill from here. I mean, Hurricane's still doing it about 50%, but unless he gets, like, Confusion, he misses again. Oh, I hate Hurricane so much, chat. Hurricane is, like, probably one of the worst moves that ever existed. It's really, really bad. It's a really, really bad for sure. Because I'm at +2, so I think I kill Kyurem if it tries to Dragon Dance on me. So it does hit this time. Okay. Yeah, that's doing about the 50%. He gets the Confusion. Okay, just... Oh my god, this could be really bad, actually, if I hit myself in Confusion. Well, not now. If I hit myself in Confusion, then next turn, that could be bad. Okay, I'm just going to hit myself in Confusion right now. Alright. I mean, that's obviously very annoying, but it is what it is. He missed Will-O-Wisp and Hurricane, so... But I think at that point I will just go into Fezandipiti. I think I preserve Zarude. I can U-turn, and then the next time I go into Zarude, I can probably even like jungle healing on the Zapdos. Yeah, he goes for another Hurricane. He hits that one. That's fine. Okay, he doesn't get the Confusion, which is nice as well. I think I just Moonblast. Yeah, he's gonna Roost. If I can Moonblast and get a Toxic on this guy, that'd be insane. Toxic Chain. There it is. Okay. Nice. Alright, I think at this point he's just going to click Hurricane a bunch. I don't think he will go for the Metal Sound or anything, but I'm just going to click Roost anyways. He goes for the Thunderbolt. Okay. And we do get the Roost off. Okay, that's pretty nice. I think I'll just Moonblast again, because if Kyurem comes in, I can then Moonblast, and I'll do like 50%, and if he's not Boots, then I can pick him off with like Vacuum Wave. Yeah, because my Corviknight should be able to live one hit if it's physically physically offensive anyway. So you know what? I'll just Moonblast again. As I go for the Thunderbolt, okay. All right, and now let's see the Kyurem. The Kyurem is the only thing that could be very, very dangerous. But I think, I mean, if I see Boots, then I'm less scared, just because it can't be loaded dice. But the fact that he has it in the back makes me believe that it might be... Yeah, so this thing might be like Dragon Dance. But we just click Moonblast. Oh, okay, so it's just special. Ice Beam. Okay. Is that like Scarf? It might be like Scarf. Ooh, special attack drop. And the Toxic Chain. Alright, Fezandipiti, you might be the go. I wasn't really sure how I'd feel about using Fezandipiti going into this season, but... a Toxic Chain into special attack drop, Fezandipiti might be the go. But I think we just go ahead and Moonblast again, and even if he clicks Earth Power, I think he's just Scarfed, so he just clicks Ice Beam. Okay. Alright, he gets the freeze. You know what? It makes sense. It makes sense. I would rather not, because it's just going to drag out the game, but I am going to... I mean, does another... even kill me? I don't know, but I'm gonna go out into Iron Bundle because like I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed. So I'll just go out into Iron Bundle. I'm sorry, Del, but I want to preserve as much differential as I can because you never know. Because you never know what might happen and what might matter, but yeah. I mean, if Kyurem didn't get the freeze, I would have just like clicked the button again, but it is going to be GG. We're just going to flip turn so we can flip turn on out of this battle. And yeah, he was scarfed. He was scarfed, Kyurem. Okay, and that's going to be a nice 5-0 win. I mean, the play that really set the game wide open for us was that Drain Punch play on the Ursaluna. Like, I had a feeling Dell was going to, like, have to pull something like that, because otherwise he was in a losing battle. And it was really a no drawback play, because if we get that thing wrong, if we get that plate wrong, then it doesn't really matter, because Mimikyu can't do anything to us. So I'm happy I made that call. GG to Dell. Once again, make sure you guys check out his links down in the description below, as well as all the other coaches. Thank you for checking out week 1, and I'll see you all for next week.